that everybody? All right, how's everybody doing today?
Good.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. It's really cold in this.
It is.
So Joel's sick and on vocal rest, so he's not going to be talking as much today. I'm going to say a word or two here. I'm the star of the show today. Me and Paul. So.
You can have Joel now or the concert later.
Concert.
So I thought for the song, I wanted to do an experimental jazz song that you've never heard. So figured you guys would be cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, okay. Now we're good. Now why don't we break the ice, literally, with a song from the first album. One that I can sing. Alright. I'm gonna let you guys figure out what it is. You gonna hit those harmonies, Dina? Spend your lazy and it's crazy. Live inside my head. You're so selfish, you're not lonely. One who thinks he's dead. A fake smile, I'm on trial. What you think I said? And I never said that everything okay. And I never said that we live to see another day. Motivate me, get myself out of this bed. Captivate me. I want good thoughts inside of my head. Fall down, right up off the ground. Fall down, right up off the ground. Realistic, narcissistic, so selfish and absurd. Try to change me, try to save me. Say I'm gone, have a time, so I'm right sometime. I never lie, never lie, never lie. 'Cause I never said motivate me. I wanna get myself out of this bed. Captivate me. I want good thoughts inside of my head. Fall down, come around, right up off the ground. Fall down, come around, right up everything. is all y'all's. So, ask a question, tell us a story, have your moment, whatever you want to do before we meet you and take a picture. Who wants to kick it off?
Just first of all, I want to thank you guys. I've never actually had a chance to say thank you for your music helping me throughout my life, so thank you. But
Our pleasure.
thank you. I know it's you guys' pleasure. You guys are awesome. But at the beginning and end of Better Demons, there's the recording. I just want to know, was that taken from something, or was that created for the
That
song?
was created. It was taken from bits and pieces of different things that we thought were really compelling. Some of it really dark, really dark.
I like it though.
Yeah, some of it, kind of stuff in and around some things that song spurred from like I think where we were writing from a place from like our emotionally where that was coming from. All those were bits of audio from things that were related to the subject matter of the song, and we found them, but it's illegal to use samples, and so we recreated them with a couple different people we know that were like really good at like kind of doing voice acting.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So yeah.
It's really cool as a song. I liked it a lot.
Cool, thanks. Yeah, that's like I think one of our favorites on the record.
I know,
It's a
definitely.
really
It's
deep.
the darkest thing, and I like it. But it was very interesting to hear it. So that's cool. Thank you.
It's a dark song, but it's hopeful too.
It is.
You know, so, and I think it's important for everyone to be able to acknowledge when they've been through traumatic experiences, when they've been through painful shit in their life. I think it's important to acknowledge it. I think it's important to to talk about it and write about it and sing about it. And so yeah, I think that song is like all of us was one of our favorites. So.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites too.
Cool.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for noticing.
I did, definitely. You're like my therapist today. Thank you.
You don't want me as a therapist.
Okay, so I have a story for you. I've loved you guys since I was 8 years old. When I was in 2nd grade, my teacher asked me what my favorite song was. I told her My Bloody Valentine. Yeah, and
Kids,
so...
good song for kids.
So my birthday's in 2 days, and this is the best birthday present ever, literally ever.
Oh, happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Thank you.
Early birthday. Happy early. How old are you now?
I'm 21 now, I'll be 22 in 2 days.
22. Okay, so from 18 to 22. So you've liked us for 10 years. From 8 to 22. So you've liked us for 7 years. So thank you. Right. High school education.
So on the flip side of that, I've always been the oldest one at your shows because I've always taken all my nieces and nephews, and I've been a fan for many years. I'm the only adult that's like singing and dancing, and I'm sitting in a chair because I had back surgery a week ago.
Oh,
So don't think that
feeling
I'm
better?
not like jamming, I'm not enjoying myself.
Feeling better?
I am.
That's
You're here after
And I
a
wouldn't
week,
miss it.
that says a lot right there.
Yeah, a week ago today.
Crazy.
Well, make sure you don't overdo it because it's important to
I
the
got my 2
surgery.
bodyguards with me.
We see you crowd surfing when we're in the top.
Sure.
Promise that won't happen.
Surgery will have meant nothing if you don't let it heal.
You are not kidding.
Okay, so I guess this is like a bit of a story. I have 2 things actually, but so like for a while, I was listening to Dance Floor Anthem a lot, and I was in a really bad relationship.
Perfect scenario for that song.
Yeah, pretty much. And I just listened to it. And I was like, I know you guys are trying to get me to end this. I know it. It was hard. Well, anyway, Actual Pain came out, and then July 3rd, I broke up with my ex.
Okay.
And I had realized he'd been causing like a lot of pain, not only to me but also to my son.
Yeah.
My son's in the hospital right now. So he's been dealing with a lot of that, but I just wanted to say, like, you know, your songs come out and they like line up with the way my life is going. You know, I listen to Better Demons. It reminds me of my son.
Right.
I love that song.
Yeah.
And so I think both of us like really want to thank you guys. And yeah, the question I had, this might be a little, I don't know, simple, fundamental, but I always wondered about the Young and the Hopeless album cover. Like, how did that kind of, what was the origins of that?
That was like that was an image that we found Oh, by the way, thank you for sharing your story. There's an old saying: if you look, you will find. And I think that whatever you're looking for, you will find. And I think that a lot of times, if you're looking for positive signs to make changes in your life, you can find them in songs, you can find them in movies, you can find them all around you. If you look for negative signs, you can find those all around you too. And I think that each of us has to really wake up every day and kind of reaffirm to ourselves like what we want to be, who we want to be, what kind of life we want to live. We have to design our realities and what we want to feel like, what kind of relationship we want to be in, what we want to look like. All of our actions every single minute that adds up to every single day is what molds what our reality is. And you know, it's like thoughts have become things, things don't become thoughts, you know?
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
so there's a lot of stuff you can read out there about that, but I always appreciate it when someone makes one of our songs a positive sign. That's great. That's what we want. We want to put it out there for that. The Young and the Hopeless album cover was an image that we all just really liked, and there was something really compelling for us about a family sitting around and watching like a nuclear kind of like, you know, almost like apocalyptic like explosion on this little old school television set, like the dawning of like a new era of humanity where we can just decimate each other, and just like the family and kids and dad sitting around just like watching it like it's like a cartoon, you know.
Which usually is supposed to be a positive thing, the family sitting together, having a nice like TV moment together, yet they're all witnessing like absolute destruction.
And it still has that vibe of like a nice family TV moment. So
Yeah.
there was something about the young and the hopeless and that just like felt, it just, that image just felt like that, because we had the title before we had the image. So yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I know I told you guys this last time I met you, what, like two years ago? I work in the mental health field, and I work with severely suicidal youth and adults, and they're not here, but your music has definitely helped them, because I have your lyrics in my drawer, and I use your music a lot to help suicidal individuals. So
Awesome.
You guys don't know it, but you help a lot of people, even that aren't fans or who haven't necessarily heard your music before. So
That's incredible.
Not awesome that they're suicidal, more awesome.
I
Positive
like to
tool.
say, anytime we're ever used as a tool of positivity, that's just awesome for us.
I think we have time for one more.
This
Well,
patient one in the back raise their hand every time.
We'll do a few.
Why, sugar, we gotta get you.
We'll get to.
Get a couple.
I won't talk as much. We'll get to as many.
Thank you.
You're
Just kind of wondering actually
welcome.
where you find more inspiration to write up the song.
Inspiration, life. Man, every stage of your life is going to be different. Every stage of your life is going to be, every single phase that you go through, is going to be full of like joy and pain and challenges. Every single one. I promise you that. I'm going to be 40 on my next birthday, and every phase of my life has been just a different thing. And hopefully, you just continue to move forward and get better and become a better version of yourself. You know?
My name's Brandy. I'm actually her friend, if you all know. I'm actually from Maryland. I work in Annapolis.
All right.
So you guys know been like her 10. I met her 10 years ago as actually boyfriend, believe it or not. So the first time I saw you guys was at the Annapolis show, the benefit concert.
Right,
Sure. To see you guys, and then we went to Worcester together. That was we brought you up here. So and then she asked me on a scale of 1 to 10 when I thought of you guys. I said I gave you all a 9, and she was all excited. But I just wanted to share that.
Oh, thank you. Well, we'll take a 9 any day. No takebacks. Give that 9 there. You got one?
Yeah. Off of The Young and the Hopeless, what's your guys' favorite song?
Off the Young and the Hopeless? That's a good one. I know what Paul's is. This is Hold On.
Yes. Mine is Hold On.
Yeah, man.
it's hard.
I really like the intro. No one mentions it. We spent a long time on that.
Can I tell you something funny about that? My husband is 55 years old, and on our alarm clock, The Young and the Hopeless was playing in our alarm clock, and that would come on in the morning.
I'll get you going.
And then we were driving in the car and be like, oh, it's time to wake up. You do the intro.
Thanks to sleep.
love that. I love being a part of y'all's routine.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so you got what, last one?
Where or who gave you your first instrument?
I got mine as a gift from someone who was being very charitable to my family and giving us some things, and just ended up with a guitar. Yeah, and it had a little book with some pictures and chords, and that's how I started. So, yeah.
Yeah, my brother got one for Christmas. He went away to college and then didn't take it. I picked it up and learned how to play a few jams. Then he came home for Christmas break, saw me playing, took it.
Yeah.
My friend was like, "We'll get a bass. We'll start a band."
That's how all good bass players gonna be. They're playing the guitar and they're like, you should get a bass. I got
So I
mine.
started on
Yeah.
guitar first.
My first Christmas gift, I just wanted it really bad, and I got this really crappy guitar that had the speaker was built into it. You know, it was called the Terminator. Remember that? It was from JCPenney and it was black. Say what? Never had to look at that. You just brought us together. That was my first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
My stepdad was a drummer, so he gave me a kid.
All right.
Joe, look out.
Let's take some pictures.
Let's take some pictures.
His body is